We leave you this Sunday morning, not in Hollywood, but up the California coast at Point Reyes National Seashore with some real showstoppers, majestic Thule elk. I'm Jane Pauley. Please join us when our trumpet sounds again next Sunday morning.
I'm Margaret Brennan in Washington, and this week on Face the Nation, both presumed nominees turn the page to the general election. And President Biden steps up the pressure on Israel to tone down the violence in Gaza. Ahead of Tuesday's primary in a crucial general election battleground, President Biden and former President Trump both campaigned in Georgia Saturday night, a state that in the last presidential race went blue for the first time in nearly 30 years.
I should really want to do it again.
70 miles north of Biden's event, Trump said it was not fair to compare him to his opponent.
Two very unpopular people are running for office. I said, why am I unpopular? I just knocked off 12 people in the quickest time that it's ever happened.
That opponent still riding a wave of positive reviews from his fiery State of the Union speech, leaned into a tougher approach in the Israel-Hamas conflict, privately vowing a come-to-Jesus talk with Prime Minister Netanyahu.
He must pay more attention to the innocent lives being lost as a consequence of the actions taken. He's hurting, in my view, he's hurting Israel more than helping Israel, and I think it's a big mistake. So I want to see a ceasefire.
But will a call for a 6-week ceasefire to start with be enough for the progressives in his party? We'll ask Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders. Plus, we'll talk with House Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries. Then, could Americans' dim assessment of the economy finally be looking up? We'll hear from Gary Cohn, a former Trump economic advisor. Plus, Senate Intelligence Committee chairs Mark Warner and Marco Rubio join us to discuss the worldwide threats facing America. It's all just ahead on Face the Nation. Good morning and welcome to Face the Nation. We are coming off a big week in politics, but there are challenges ahead, particularly with the war between Israel and Hamas reaching a critical point as the holy month of Ramadan begins. And we turn now to that crisis in the Middle East and renewed fears of violence in Jerusalem. I do want to note that we have an extensive bipartisan conversation with the chairs of the Senate Intelligence Committee that will be coming up in a moment. But we're going to begin with Senator Bernie Sanders from Burlington, Vermont. Good morning to you, Senator.
Good morning.
You have long been a critic of Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. The other night, President Biden was heard on a hot mic after the State of the Union address saying he has to have a come-to-Jesus talk with Netanyahu about letting humanitarian aid into Gaza. Have you spoken to President Biden about whether he's had this conversation? If he hasn't, what is he waiting for? And if he already had it, has it made any difference?
Well, I've spoken to people very high up in his administration. Here's the bottom line. Margaret, what we are seeing in Gaza today is literally an unprecedented crisis. It's not just that 30,000 people, 2/3 of them are women and children, have already been killed. We are looking at the possibility of hundreds of thousands of children starving to death. The United States of America cannot be complicit in this mass slaughter of children. So it is one thing to talk to Netanyahu, to